Hi, DreamKidz. It's me, Mrs. West, and I'm so excited to be here with you all tonight. I have a really exciting lesson planned just for you. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Eve. We know that this is Women's History Month, and we want to see what we can learn from Eve, who was the first woman in the Bible. Most of the time, when people think about Eve, they like to blame her for a lot of things because she ate the forbidden fruit. But if we're honest with ourselves, we have to realize that we are a lot like Eve ourselves. Tonight, we're going to talk about how we can avoid some of the same mistakes that Eve made. So the Bible tells us in Genesis chapter 2, verses 16 through 17. But the Lord God warned him, "You may freely eat of the fruit of every tree in the garden, except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat its fruit, you will surely die." The Bible also tells us, though, that if we put on God's armor, he will protect us. And that's in Ephesians 6:11. So let's just think about this. God created the heavens and the earth, and now we clearly know that everything God created is good. But if everything he created is so good, then shouldn't the world we live in be a good world? That's not necessarily the case, because what happened was our world was a good and a perfect place, but then the enemy, the serpent, came in and tricked Adam and Eve. Now let's talk about how that happened. The Bible tells us that God placed Adam and Eve in the garden, and he gave them one rule. It was just one rule. Don't eat of this forbidden tree. You can have anything else in the garden, but you can't eat from this tree. Now, and he told them, if you eat from this tree, you'll surely die. Now, think about it. That should have been an easy rule to follow. I'm going to break it down and kind of give you a real life example. So imagine you went to your refrigerator, and it was after your mama had just went to the grocery store. So she has all your favorite foods, your favorite snacks, your favorite fruit, even your favorite ice cream is in the freezer. And your parents specifically tell you, you can have anything in the refrigerator you want. You can have as much of it as you want. Just don't touch that one green Tupperware bowl, the one that's, behind the white crock pot. Don't touch that one. Anything else in there you can have. But then guess what? That was kind of like what happened with Adam and Eve. But then the serpent came. Now we're going to, for example, sake, we're going to say your sibling came. I'm not calling your siblings the serpent. Do not go tell your parents that I said that. Okay. But your siblings come and they say, "Ooh, guess what? Mommy has something good and yummy and amazing in that green Tupperware bowl. I know she told us not to touch it and not to open it, but I bet you it's something good and yummy and amazing." And you're like, but Mama said we can have anything. But she said don't touch that bowl. I'm not getting in trouble. I'm not eating. I'm not touching that bowl. But come on. Don't you want to know what's in the bowl? Come on. Please. Surely your siblings wouldn't just make that up and be like, "Ooh, can't wait." So let's see what's in the bowl. Let's see if we should obey our parents and listen to them, or if it's something amazing that they hiding in here. I'm repulsed. Oh my God. I don't think our parents were hiding something from us. I think they were trying just to protect us. They wanted to protect us and make sure we didn't have to smell this yucky food and to see it and to realize that that was something that was not really good for us. It was not something that we should have been wanting to try to eat. But that was exactly what the serpent did. He tricked Eve. He made her think that whatever happened when you eat this fruit, it's got to be something good. It's got to be something amazing. When the true thing is, God was truly just trying to keep us from the disgusting, moldy food in our case, which was sin in Adam and Eve's case. So, of course, when we talk about sin, it's kind of like that nasty, moldy food. The food is nasty. It's yucky. If you were in here, you could tell it was smelly. So that's kind of just like sin is. Now the difference is, at least with this moldy food, I can just go put it in the trash. I can put it in the garbage disposal and it'll be gone. But sin is clearly worse than that. But guess what? The good news is we have an advantage over Eve. We have scriptures. We have confessions that tell us about Satan's character. So we already know that he's going to try to trick us. We already know that he's going to try to get us to do something that we're not supposed to do. So Eve didn't have that. She was caught off guard. We don't have to be caught off guard because we already know that the enemy is going to try to do his job, which is to steal, kill, and to destroy. However, what we have also is that God came to bring us everything in abundance. He came to bring us light. He came to bring us goodness. He came to bring us peace. He came to bring us protection. And I want to show you something about that protection and how God will always protect us. So I'm going to show you an object lesson to just kind of get you to understand what that protection kind of looks like. Here we have an orange. We have a container of water. And this water is all of the sin and the issues around us in the world. And I have here an orange. The orange represents us as a people. This is you, little orange. And God gives us this protection. This is like our armor. So the orange protection is the skin. So let's see what happens when we put the orange into this world. As you can see, the orange stayed afloat. It stayed on top of things. It's able to control. It's able to make good choices, and it's able to stay afloat. Let's see what happens if we take his, come here, orange. Let's see what happens if we take off his protection. So let's take his protection off. This is his skin, his armor. If he just takes off the whole armor of God and takes off all of his protection. As you can see, he's no longer protected. He fell for the woes and the tricks of the enemy, and he sank to the bottom. So we definitely want to always keep our protection on, because God will always protect us with his armor, with his love, and we have to make sure that we do make good choices at all times. This is what I want you to remember tonight. Remember, God was never trying to keep something amazing from Adam and Eve, and he'll never try to keep something amazing from you. All God was trying to do was he was trying to protect Adam and Eve, just like he's trying to protect us. And in order for him to protect us, we have to listen to those people that have authority over us. We have to listen to God. We have to listen to our parents, listen to our teachers, and those that give us wisdom. So please know that in order for us to be protected, we have to make sure that we walk in love and do all things that please God. I love you, Dream Kids. I'll see you next time. Bye.